Listen, just thrilled with the win and proud of the guys. I thought the way we started both halves was a key for us tonight. Thought that was the most active we were defensively all night, the sharpest we were offensively to start both halves, which I thought was really important. We talk a lot about how we start the game, how we start the second half. So winning the Big 12 in February, that's just finding a way, figuring out how to do it. That's what matters most, and that's the part I'm excited about. You look back and, obviously we had such a rough start there to the first half of league play, but we won 4-6. That's something in this league, Good teams. There's a lot of good teams that hadn't won 4-6. So I'm proud of that. And then we got another great opportunity in here on Tuesday night.
Third time in 3 weeks, Josh sets or ties a career high. Talk about his efficiency and effectiveness kind of helping you guys out.
Yeah, well, you look down at 5 for 5, 1 for 1, 2 for 2. If I was being picky, I'd say, dang it, I want more than 2 rebounds, right? If I was picking on him a little bit. But that's a pretty efficient offensive line. As I told you guys, when he had, what was his first game? Was it BYU, where he really played well for the first time? I think that what I said in this press conference was that might be the best. That is the best game he's played at Cincinnati, but it won't be the best game that he's played at Cincinnati here real soon. And I think he continues to just put days and put games together, and he's emerged into a really, really good player.
Double-double for Dillon tonight. How big was that, winning the rebounding battle with them, being a team that was 10-1 coming into this game when they do out-rebound their opponent?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I challenged the guys a little bit about our rebounding. We were tied, I think, West Virginia on the boards at the 7-minute mark coming out of the timeout, and then they kicked our tail. So we showed a lot of that, talked a lot about it, tried to drill it in the little time we've had to practice, and talked about it before the game today. And I thought our team took it to heart. I thought Dillon really took it to heart. I know there's a defensive rebound where he jumped too early at the end of the game that him and I are both thinking about. I know he was thinking it turned into an and one there, but his effort to the board was good. He was active, and then his finishing was good. Again, another great line, 4 for 5, 4 for 4, 13 rebounds, 1 assist. That's a really good line.
You've had plenty of good starts, but 13-0. What do you say to the guys? Is that just that's a strange territory, I would think, coaching-wise.
If I had it my way, we'd start 100-0 every game. I thought it wasn't strange. It was good. I thought we defended. I thought we were really active. I thought we were disruptive to start the game. Some of the things that we stat to gauge that told the tale as well. I think we had 6 deflections by our statisticians behind the bench and our GAs in the first 4 minutes of the game, and I think we only had like 5 the rest of the half. So I thought we were really good. Then I thought offensively the ball moved around, and we executed some of the things we worked on in practice, and guys, shot the ball and played with some confidence to start the game.
They were averaging 24 free throw attempts per game on their 3-game win streak. You hold them just to 4. What was the biggest key to keep them from the line?
Yeah, our discipline to try to make them score over us and through us tonight without fouling was pretty good. And then they made a couple of them. I mean, especially late there, I thought they made a couple over the top. But you look down and you guard the line well, 4 for 20. 6 for 23, and then they take a ton of twos, and some of them we could have worked a little harder for position or maybe not let the ball get so deep, but they put a lot of pressure on you off the bounce. We talked about that, and I thought our guys did a nice job of like making it go through their chest for the most part. And I say that because like the 2 or 3 times you don't do it, they converted, and you're very aware of those plays. But I thought our guys did, and I tell you, AZ did a really good job early in the game of coming over to give help on the drive too, and altering and bothering shots.
Josh, you're obviously starting to see kind of the results of your work and patience, being a consistent player now. What's it kind of been like to see that transition and know that all the work you put in and all the time you waited is now kind of paying off?
It's been a good feeling, just coming out every day, getting my shots up every day, being aggressive in games, looking for my shot, being confident, and knowing that my coaches and teammates all trust me.
Were you surprised when that dunk went in?
Yeah, I didn't know how it went in.
Coaches just want 2 points.
You got 3.
Huh?
You got 3.
I know.
Wes, you said recently that you guys have been playing much better. What do you think over the last 4 games you want this team's identity to be going into the Big 12 tournament to show the committee that you're deserving of an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament?
You're going to hate this answer, and I pride myself on trying to really genuinely answer you guys' questions. So you're going to hate this answer. I'm trying to answer. I don't have an answer for you. The only thing I care about is Tuesday night. That's it. I don't. Somebody asked me after the West Virginia game, make a case for yourself. I said, talk. I don't need to make a case for the talking heads that want clicks. The committee will meet in a couple weeks, right? Like I don't need to make a case for our tournament bids. The committee will meet in a couple weeks, 3. I don't know what it is after conference tournament. You got to make a case for yourself to those people, the people that sit on the selection committee. We're not there yet. We still got a lot of basketball left. Let's go play on Tuesday. Let's focus on being a great team on Tuesday, and then when we get to the point that the regular season ends, we'll get ready to play in the conference tournament. But I mean, make a case for who? I mean, the only people that matter are the committee, not all the damn. And I have friends that are on television and all that kind of crap. I'm not negating what they do and what they say, and it's great. It's great. I love the game, but I don't need to convince them. Like we gotta do our job to keep being a good team and playing well every day. Come out and play well on Tuesday, and then we need to make a case by how we play, and that'll happen over the next 3 weeks. So right now we're just focused on the moment.
How much easier is it to call plays when you got 4 guys in double digits? How do you feel on the sideline when you see those guys doing what you want to do? I know you guys practice every day.
Yeah, listen, like playing without CMOS is an adjustment, because it's not just the things he does to score or play make, it's the attention that he brings by just being out there, and that opens up things for others. And so not having him out there is an adjustment. He's playing 30 minutes a game, so he's playing 3/4 of the game. I think the guys have made a nice adjustment here. It's a little harder going into the West Virginia game, but they played a game under their belt without him. They have practices have a practice under their belt after that game without him. So, it's an adjustment, but you see guys starting to get more comfortable with a guy that's been out there every game, every night, and is not out there. And I think our guys are just playing confidently. They should be confident. They're really good players. They're a good team, and I've started to see them play confidently here, and that's been fun for me.
Dillon, you guys responded really well to the losses to Utah and BYU when you got them back here. What do you guys need to do differently against Baylor on Tuesday night, knowing that they got the better of you down there in Waco?
I mean, I think it just starts in practice coming up tomorrow and just getting prepared, watching the film, seeing what our weaknesses was that game, trying to correct it. But I mean, like we've said before, even before this game, I feel like we won this game back in practice yesterday, and I think that's where it all starts. So just get prepared for Baylor. Like I said, we're looking at our weaknesses, see what we got to do better for this next game, and taking it personal.
Dillon, can you guys rebound like this every game?
Yeah, we need to, because I know that's going to help us win games. And we've been struggling with it recently, so I kind of took it personal and tried to do my best. That's all I was kind of focusing on, was winning the rebound war. And I know if we can, handle that, then everything else will fall in place for us.
Dillon, do you feel a difference shooting free throws, both for you and Josh, just as a team at home compared to on the road? Is there any difference there, or is it just no rhyme or reason you guys are going to keep working at it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes down to focus, trusting your work, taking your time, slowing down on it, taking a deep breath. A lot of times, you're running back and forth for who knows how long before there's a dead ball, and then you got a free throw. So I think it's just practicing, continuing to trust your work, and just slowing down with it.
If you look at the stat line, it doesn't jump out at you, but it felt like Tyler Betsy was a little bit different player today in terms of playing a little bit more downhill, getting into the mid-range, and trying to make things happen more than just being a shooter.
Yeah, well, he gets to the line, going to the basket, which he's a young player, and he's now logged a lot of very important minutes in this league, so he's becoming a little bit more of a mature player, and you'll see him start to add aspects to his game that are there, not just catching and shooting. And you saw that tonight, even though the shot didn't go for him, you saw him making some plays. I thought the play on the baseline where he gets fouled was really important for us. We were going through one of those ruts of not scoring, and those 2 free throws I thought gave us a little bit of a lift.
Josh, you've been with this program now for multiple years. What's different about this year's team than previous teams here that you've been a part of?
I just feel like we trust in each other. You know, we're all really close on and off the court. We've built that relationship with each other in the locker room and outside of here. And I feel like that kind of translates to on the court, you know, just being together and playing for each other and trusting each other.
Coach, you mentioned on the radio that you kind of remember the 2 exact instances where it looked like Josh messed up, and you kind of always expect him, or you're surprised when he does mess up.
Hold on a second. He's sitting
I'm
right
getting
here
to
now.
the end of my question. It's a positive question.
That was actually a good thing I said on the radio, by the way. I wasn't talking crap. Okay.
Come in. So what is it about what he does in practice or what he's shown over the past 3 years that you just always expect him to be in the right spot when and where he's supposed to be there?
Yeah, Keegan is a religious radio listener. Like every time I go to my radio show, he's not kind of in the crowd, but he's at the back of the bar. So he's on the radio stuff, which is good. But what I said, Josh, was that you're such a reliable defensive player because you're always in the right spot, and that you're an active player and you make plays, and the combination of that's important. I said you're so reliable that when you do make a mistake, it's almost surprising, and it jumps out because you don't make many of them. And I referenced the play at the end of the first half where I think it was Dillon.
Oh, let's go.
There's the power outage.
Hey, that's good.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you. Oh, that's.
I'm fine to be done.
You want to finish the question?
Is it even on? Is y'all stuff on?
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
See you guys.
Appreciate you.